He was just a teenager when his voice topped the charts, but the story behind Steve Ellis is far deeper than one hit song. Today we're exploring the life, resilience, and lasting legacy of one of Britain's most soulful voices, best known for fronting Love Affair and delivering the timeless classic Everlasting Love. Steve Ellis, born Stephen John Ellis in April 1950, grew up in North London in a close working-class household. Music surrounded him early, but not in the way most pop stars begin. As a kid, Steve was drawn to rhythm first, banging on makeshift drums before discovering his true gift, his voice. His musical outlook shifted dramatically after hearing American soul records at home, especially artists like Ray Charles, which sparked a lifelong passion for rhythm and blues. By his mid-teens, Steve was already chasing stage time, auditioning for local groups and playing youth clubs across North London. His first serious break came with bands rooted in soul rather than pop, performing anywhere that would have them: school dances, weddings, clubs, and mod venues. Often underage, Steve still found ways onto stages that technically shouldn't have let him in. He balanced constant gigging with day jobs, working wherever he could to support his growing musical ambitions. In the late 1960s, Steve's band signed to a major label, but early releases failed to gain traction. Everything changed when a new opportunity arrived, recording a powerful soul song that would soon redefine his life. Instead of a traditional band recording, the label built a grand orchestral arrangement around Steve's voice. The group was rebranded as Love Affair, and almost overnight, everything exploded. In early 1968, Everlasting Love shot to the top of the UK charts. Steve Ellis was only 17 years old. Suddenly, Love Affair became one of Britain's biggest acts, scoring multiple top 10 hits, appearing constantly on television, and touring relentlessly across the UK and Europe. For a brief moment, only the Beatles sold more singles in Britain, but success came with complications. While the records emphasized Steve's vocals and orchestration, the rest of the band had limited creative input on the hits. As the truth became public, Love Affair was increasingly dismissed as a manufactured teen act, despite its deep soul roots. Live shows became chaotic, often drowned out by screaming crowds, making real musical expression difficult. By the end of 1969, frustrated by creative restrictions and public perception, Steve made a bold decision. At just 19, he left Love Affair, effectively bringing the band's chart dominance to an end. He continued recording as a solo artist and later formed new bands, including Ellis and Widowmaker, working with respected musicians and producers. Despite strong material and heavy touring, industry support remained inconsistent. By the late 1970s, disillusionment with the music business pushed Steve away from professional recording altogether. Life took a dramatic turn in the early 1980s when a devastating industrial accident nearly ended his mobility. Years of surgeries and rehabilitation followed, forcing him to relearn how to walk. Martial arts became part of his recovery, helping rebuild both strength and confidence. In the 1990s, Steve quietly returned to music on his own terms, reconnecting with fans through live performances and reclaiming his musical identity. He continued recording well into the 2000s, releasing new albums and celebrating milestones tied to Everlasting Love. Now based in Brighton for decades, Steve Ellis remains a respected figure in British soul and pop history. His journey from teenage stardom to hardship, recovery, and creative independence is one of perseverance. And through it all, that unmistakable voice continues to resonate with generations of fans.